What is going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video. Welcome back to the channel. It's Dev. We are here, The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, the season series finale. We'll see. I don't know, but I'm excited to see how it ends. I have tried to not see any spoilers whatsoever, so I'm ready to get locked in. The echelon briefing, the dossier. It's gonna get interesting. Are they gonna destroy the CRM? Are we gonna see? Is Rick gonna go home? Is Rick gonna die? Is somebody gonna die? Hope we get some more Terry O'Quinn as General Beale. And yeah, excited to see how this season / series ends. We'll see what happens. It's been good so far. I'm excited to see what happens. Let's get into The Walking Dead: The Ones Who Live series season finale in 3, 2, 1.
Who we were, who we are now.
The tasteful nudes.
Go in, you get the briefing, I get the dossier she left behind. We bring what we know to the city, then go home. Together. It's never that simple.
It won't be. No doubt in my mind.
I'm Sergeant Major Rick Grimes. You probably think I'm dead. He said I didn't need to be scared, that it was just the burning.
I love that. Such a good shot with his hands up. His hand up. His arms up. The classic Rick walk. The stare. It's all good. It's good. It's great. I'm terrified this is the last we're going to see of Rick for another 5 years. Like, in real lifetime. I'm very worried about that.
Rick. This is it.
John Locke killing walkers.
I never had to do this. I never had to do my 6 for citizenship because I never really became a citizen. The end of the world and the beginning of the world. And we're the dead ones, Rick. Kind of like them. But they only kill for food or out of compulsion, isn't that right?
It is.
Our scientists haven't figured it out. Maybe they never will. But us, the other kind of dead ones, we have this. The sword that kills is the sword that gives life. And that's us. We're the sword. I have my aides and lieutenants leave me in solitude the day before an operation. I don't like distractions. I alone decided the path. After this next moment, everything will change. What's the worst thing you did to make sure someone else survived?
Oh.
I killed someone with my teeth. Like they do.
I'm sorry you had to do that.
Well, you don't have to be.
Well, still, that's a damn thing, isn't it? You've made some extraordinary choices, Grimes. I've given this briefing, the Echelon briefing, 2,533 times. Just me and the elite soldier in question. And the soldier in question has never been someone like you. Never. This is the first. It's the start of what's next. And that couldn't be more appropriate for today. A day completely about tomorrow.
I miss you so much. Words can't. Are we crazy?
Certified.
I grew up in Pittsburgh.
I do like this reflecting on what they've done.
When I was 18, I signed up to fight. I went to Vietnam twice, but there was a whole journey beyond that. Fort Benning, officer training.
Fort Benning reference.
To its National Guard.
Fort Benning. That's insane. A teddy bear.
Sometimes things have to burn to bring things back.
It was that. The sword that kills is the sword that gives life. I killed my past and a whole city so another could live.
He's teaching a big moment for Rick right now. Burning down the CRM so Alexandria and all of them can thrive.
The outcome after all the fighting and killing, all the plans and sacrifices, we lose. Most likely outcome is that we're all gonna die.
Right.
Our modeling shows that non-necrotic human life, people, now have 14 or so years left on this planet. Could be quicker. And it isn't just the delts, it's starvation, tenuous balance between population and yield, disease, with a billion petri dishes out there, stumbling and cooking in the sun, waiting to transmit God knows what to us while it transforms into God knows what. And in the end, the most likely outcome is that this rock will be cluttered with corpses to eventually rot into food for the trees. And it all becomes a strange temporary museum to an even stranger species that conquered it and marked it for a blink of its existence. This is why we do what we do.
What do you do, sir?
We're trying to beat the odds, Grimes.
He's beat the odds plenty of times.
CRM destroys communities for resources, for strategic superiority, and to ensure the city's secrecy and security above all.
Once the operation on Portland begins, children will be airlifted away from 3 school sites. It will result in an evacuation of possibly 10% of the children in the city before the area is gassed and its population is liquidated.
We have embeds, spies in selected communities throughout the continent and the world to monitor them, to potentially sabotage them, to influence their politics and approaches. Up until recently, we supplied test subjects for scientific experiments to CRM run labs.
Yep, there we go.
Tragic, mysterious, shocking incident. The Civic Republic military will declare martial law on the city, doing away with council. Stakes are too high for freedom. With the city under CRM, swear on the sword. Let me ask you a question, Grimes. I'm just going to ask it and look in your eyes.
Oh, shit. Okay, what is this? Stop it with that. Stop it with those... What? Why?
Why did you come back? You were gone. You were dead. You could have saved whoever you wanted to and then saved the world. Why? The world isn't going to win. It is. I'm trying to make sure we don't. We're the sword that kills. We're the sword that gives life. One life. One unstoppable life. We're not dead. You are.
Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ah. Oh. That's the shit I love, baby. Terry O'Quinn as a zombie is awesome, man. Nice shot. Okay. Oh my God. What? Bro just won't die. It's not in his blood to die. To be fair, after they killed the governor, he was pretty beat up. He has a high tolerance. So lucky they have fucking masks on, or helmets on.
CRM's priority has shifted beyond the CR's defense to now engage with, assist, and even airlift any survivor or community they may encounter.
I knew it, Dad. I knew you were still out there. I just never wanted you to feel alone.
I thought I was.
Never met his own father. This time actually blood related.
I believed.
Alright. You know, I'm not disappointed. Um, the pacing was weird. The pacing was off. I will say that the pacing was a little off, and yeah, I mean, but I think it's a satisfying conclusion for if this is the end of Rick's story at the moment, and we don't see him much ever again. Besides, like, oh shit, it's Rick. He's just chilling at, wherever, Alexandria or wherever. And, a nice reunion would be nice with him and Daryl and Carol, and him and Negan would be interesting. Just all the characters, and him kind of learning what happened and who's gone and all of that. And him just explain to everybody what happened to him. That'd be nice. But yeah, I mean, their CRM's future, like Beale, they wanted pure supremacy. They wanted to be the king of the crop. No freedom, tyranny, practically. Sure, it's apocalypse, and sure, it's either that or, communes, So it's either tyranny or it's pretty much fascism or communism in a society like this, like in a apocalyptic society. But in terms of distributing goods and how people get food and all of that, but I gotta let this episode sit. I think it was a good ending, and I did tear up and get excited and all that. There was a lot of great moments, but I feel like we need more. And I know they'll definitely tell more stories with the CRM, because you definitely can. Other groups out there. Obviously, you had the World Behind, or World Beyond people and everything, trying to warn of what the CRM was going to do and their plan, but obviously Morgan is on his way, is trying to find Rick, so we have to get that, because Morgan needs Rick, wants to find him, so that's got to be resolved at some point. Obviously, we know the Book of Carol for the Daryl Dixon show, so that'll be cool. They should have done that with Star Wars. They should have just made it The Mandalorian, the Book of Boba Fett, instead of just the Book of Boba Fett, which, I mean, I don't give a shit what it's called, but for the sake of people not getting mad about who's in the show and not, it's a good way to do it. But love Terry O'Quinn. Him being a zombie is great. I thought he acted it very well. The Echelon Report, very tense, and a lot of this episode was very tense. The flashbacks were cool for a moment, but then they just kept going at it, and I was like, all right, y'all can chill now. You can chill out. We get it. They've been through a lot and have done a lot of horrible shit to survive. And overall series, though, I thought it was a good series. It definitely brought me back into my Rick Grimes Walking Dead vibe. Definitely healed a inner child part of me for The Walking Dead, because it used to be one of my favorite shows of all time, and then I was like, not a huge fan anymore, but we're back. So I'll try and check out Daryl when that comes out, and all the other shows and whatever they're going to do, because I do want to get back into the lore, and just, it used to mean a lot to me, and it's definitely a fun show. And Andrew Lincoln, great. The performances were great. Obviously, the chemistry between him and Denai is great. Him being able to see Judith for the first time in forever. He's never seen her like that. Seeing RJ is great for the first time. And I thought it was a nice moment. Obviously, sure, they could have shown more people and actually show him going into Alexandria or wherever, but let's hope they save it for another time. I doubt we'll get it. Like, after this ending, I don't think we'll get another season of this specific show. I bet we'll see Rick somewhere at some point in time. I just don't know when, where, how. Like, Depends on, I guess, what Andrew Lincoln wants to do. But I thought it was an okay finale. Definitely rushed, but I thought it was a satisfying ending. It definitely satisfied me. You know what I mean? I definitely enjoyed it quite a bit. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Sorry the light went out. My PS5, which is practically just a huge USB. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed my reactions to The Walking Dead: The Ones Who Live. This is the first time reacting to a Walking Dead show, which is obviously funny enough because it was my favorite show growing up, and I haven't talked about it on this channel much besides now, so it's definitely a cool thing to do. Hope you guys enjoyed my reactions. If you did, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for daily videos every single day. Follow me on Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram. All social media's down in the description below, and we'll get you for another video. Goodbye!